Did FaZe Rain block me? Stop. No. Why am I pre-blocked? There's no way. I don't believe it. Let me just go to his profile. Maybe like, I don't believe it. Oh my God. Dude, is not FaZe up behavior, dog. We are going to talk about the FaZe up drama. Because FaZe is not up. I'm going to go to my favorite right-winger, which I assume has probably talked about the situation only 2 days ago. So this will give us a brief, this will give us a brief introduction to the drama, and then we'll get to some of the updates since this mogul mail video came out.
Talk about two decisions that people online are calling a big mistake. The first of which
is the mustache that you have on your face that you consider to be a mustache that is not a mustache. I had not seen this before. What the fuck is going on above my boy's top lip? Oh my fucking God, that is unacceptable. Why is he doing that?
This mustache. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't be too mean. I am sensitive. The second one is a recent signing by FaZe Clan that FaZe fans and even OG FaZe members are calling a huge mistake. But is it actually? Let's talk about it. Of course, we can't talk about FaZe without talking about how bad of a year they have had. This is the image ingrained in everyone's mind when you just think about how FaZe has been doing. Their failing stock price that is showing no signs of recovery. But it's mostly been people on the outside talking about how bad it's been for FaZe. More recently, however, it's been people on the inside talking about how bad it is at FaZe. And this sparked just this past week with some huge drama when FaZe Clan tweeted out, "We want more women in FaZe Clan." To which FaZe Rain leaked and said, spoiler alert, it's going to be Grace, the woman they signed. The reason is because I heard she was on one episode of Stranger Things. And if you don't know, FaZe Rain is an OG of FaZe, which is FaZe nomenclature for a founder of FaZe. And this is all the founders right here. You have FaZe Apex, Adapt, Rug, Temper, Rain, and Banks, which is embarrassing that I know all of those things, but I don't really know how to divide negative numbers. I wish I knew one and not the other. These six right here have spent the past week shitting on FaZe Clan for the most part in all of their decisions, specifically the decision that FaZe Rain leaked, which happened to be true, that they did sign Grace as a new FaZe member.
Abby Martin did a piece on DeSantis. Unless Abby Martin of Empire Files did a piece on FaZe Clan, I'm not interested right now. Do you understand? We've moved on, okay? You know who's phased the fuck down? Rob DeSantis, okay? Love Abby Martin, but I'm sorry. It's phase time, okay? We're phasing up. We're phasing so fucking up. We are phasing up so hard.
Look, I think there is reason to criticize this. Specifically, the reason you should criticize it is because they tweeted out that they want more women, but they already had one that they were going to sign, right? They were already like working on this deal with Grace while like posturing that, hey, we want more women. And so a lot of people got their hopes up and were recommending people, but it was all for show, which I think is a little bit cringe. Probably not worth farming the clout from saying we want women when you're already having one in, you know what I mean? Like that feels a little weird to me, but that's not the reason everyone else is criticizing it. And boy, are they criticizing it. You can see right here, the tweet announcing Grace has 10K likes, but almost 18 million views. And everybody's trying to Trump check her. Like, do a temper shot, name like one trick shot and all this shit. And
I think taking like the integrity of what the FaZe brand is super seriously is probably one of the most pathetic things you can do online. Okay? Like, we phase the fuck up here, okay? I never phase down. I never, ever phase down. I'm always phased up, okay? But the idea that like, oh, bro, what the fuck? Grace is like not fucking phase worthy. Like, what do you mean, dude? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Is Snoop Dogg phase worthy? Like, how many trick shots does he do? Like, they're a fucking brand. And this is actually the most like phase thing you can do, which is to sign someone who's not like super big in gaming, but is still interested in gaming as this person is, as Grace is. Full disclosure, I have met her, and she is a very nice person, for the record. Bro, Hasan, stop dick riding. They won't sign you. Bitch, I will literally fucking call up FaZe Banks right now. Do not test me, okay? Talking to him the other day, as a matter of fact. Don't even fucking test me. I phase the fuck up, dude. I am not joking when I say I FaZe the fuck up.
And basically taking out all their anger on Grace, which I think isn't really fair at all, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
They call me FaZe,
in response to a lot of people criticizing this announcement, decided to tweet out all the positive replies to the announcement. People like Pokey saying congrats, or Ray, or certain FaZe members like Nate Hill or Swag or Replays, and ignored a lot of the more aggressive tweets, to which the FaZe OGs, the founders, were not so kind to. This is FaZe Banks, who is probably the most iconic leader of FaZe, maybe in conjunction with Temper, tweeting out a meme that they made, which, total aside, I think it's so cringe when people make meme photos to use of themselves. It's like, let it happen naturally. That's the whole point of a meme. Anyway, he tweets out a FaZe photo of them all laughing at a screen. And then like, oh, ha ha ha, this is so funny. This what a terrible decision they have made. And it's all the OGs laughing at their most recent decision. And one of the FaZe members, who's currently a FaZe member, not an OG, just another FaZe member, tweeted out, really disappointed, and some people I call friends, hating on the new FaZe recruit, especially girls in the game community. You all hate on each other the most, and it's sad. And then someone replied, you're never an OG FaZe member, so what you say is biased and irrelevant. To which he replied, well, where are the FaZe OGs? And then that's where Banks brought out the, you shouldn't have said that hammer, and said, not participating in the sellout clown show that FaZe Clan has become. Not sure what these takes say about you, but the name of FaZe only has a sliver of meaning left because what we built and you're using it. This is the problem, and you're all here to squeeze every last dollar out of FaZe and have zero respect for the brand. It's all shameless promotion, pandering to a non-existent audience, and pretending like it's a team effort. Nobody would ever argue in favor of this version of FaZe. It's so disingenuous to the point.
Motherfucker using Twitter blue, okay? That's a L. That's FaZe L, dude. FaZe Lanks.
Makes us all sick. And we're the only ones, unfortunately, who are interested in
You wrote way too much, man.
preserving the history and protecting the brand. Now, there are some truths to what Banks is saying. I do think where FaZe is at now, we can all agree, isn't good. It is dog shit, and the stock price shows that. They're making a lot of poor decisions. But I don't agree that with all this anger and vitriol towards Grace, who is, something that you could criticize the backrooms for signing. But why are you getting mad at Grace? Why are people replying to Grace saying, name your 3 favorite trick shots or whatever, trying to chump check her, when you should be mad at the people who are running FaZe for their decision making? And
wait, did FaZe Rain block me? Stop. Wait, stop. No. I don't even know who the fuck this motherfucker is. Why am I pre-blocked, dude? What a fucking loser. That is not FaZe up behavior, dog. I don't even know who the fuck he was. That's crazy. The truth won. I saw some FaZe dudes talking shit about you during the Layden Laws drama. Oh, they should worry about their own shit, okay? Let me tell you something. That's kind of sad. I didn't know that this fucking Andrew Tate dick muncher was pre-blocking me. There's no way. I don't believe it. There's no fucking way, dude. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just go to his profile. Maybe, like, I don't believe it. Oh, my God. Bitch, I don't even know who this guy is. I haven't even talked about this drama yet. Oh, no. Oh, God damn, dude. Yo, I'm phasing down right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of fucked up. FaZe Rain, I'm sorry I hurt your daddy Andrew Tate's feelings, man. His game sense is crazy. He saw it coming. Yeah, see, I've been phasing up since 2019.
Party with the Dobre brothers. Yeah, I'm going to the fucking YouTube party, bro, because I'm gonna fucking phase up with the Dobre kids, dude. I'm gonna fucking that's what I'm gonna do, dude.
It's true.
Yeah, Chad, I'm not going to the fucking Twitch party because guess what? I don't give a fuck about hanging out with Destiny. I'm one of the fucking Dobre brothers now.
There you go. Even back then, I always knew. Consistency even there, baby. Look at that. FaZe. Yeah, my name was FaZe. My FaZe name was going to be FaZe 911. Assuming the blog has anything to do with the current drama is a huge reach. He probably just didn't like your tweets since he's a Tate douche. No, that's literally what our assumption is. I was joking when I said he pre-blocked me. That's actually what the words that came out of my mouth was, he probably saw that I shit on his daddy and that's why he blocked me. Because I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. You're friends with the better FaZe Banks? True. Anyway, where were we? Let's continue with this fucking right-wing grifter.
She's also like, if you zoom out for a minute, one of many, many different decisions FaZe has made that can be criticized. Like for one, when they gave Snoop Dogg millions of dollars and made him a board member. For what? His streams of Madden that had broken audio with like 50 viewers? They gave him millions. They also gave his son money to just be a member of FaZe Clan. $1.9 million in stock, a spot on the board of directors, $250K worth of stock to his son. Like, what was the value of that? They also signed a famous football player, Kyler Murray, who tweeted out one time ever the word FaZe, and that was before they signed him. Where's the criticism of that signing? It seems like that brought zero value to FaZe whatsoever. And then, of course, I made a video about this over a year ago, but they had their Phase 1 contest, which was this 24-hour reality show that was super awkward, super embarrassing, and honestly, a super huge waste of money. And so to criticize FaZe now, and specifically I'm talking to all the OG members, for them to specifically target the Grace signing as like the point of failure for FaZe, to me, brain dead. There are 100 other things that you can point at that are way bigger failures or make way less sense for FaZe. Them signing someone who actually streams, who will get viewership, who might bring more interest to women.
Yeah, I was about to say, at least like they'll finally have some fucking streamers on their roster. They get like a lot of views. What the fuck do you mean? No disrespect to the streamers that do on the FaZe roster, but as Ludwig pointed out, there's plenty who don't ever do any fucking content. Like, it's crazy. Is actually fucking crazy. I don't know. It's just so full disrespect. They're all dog shit. No, they're not. There's plenty of people I like that are on the fucking FaZe roster. That's not true. That's actually not true. There are great content creators who I think are great and nice and creative, talented. They're on the FaZe roster. They're great. I'm not talking about fucking FaZe Banks, who is the OG. Yeah, Kaylee is one of them. I mean, there's a bunch. We just saw Ronaldo. He's great. He's cool. He's chill. Anyway, it's oftentimes fucking weirdos that are like, that you didn't even know were on the fucking FaZe roster to come out and say like, I'm FaZe homophobia. What's up? Like, I think we should throw gays off the building. Like, that's how I think. That's what I think about Pride Month. And then they like, and you're like, where the fuck did this guy come from? Like, what are you saying right now? What's up? I'm FaZe transphobia. I think white people should say the N-word like more frequently than black people. It's our word. That kind of thing. And then you're like, that's an insane thing that you just voluntarily said for no reason.
Into FaZe is not that bad compared to all of the other brain dead decisions. So that's the only thing I want to say about that. But what is interesting about all of this, FaZe Rain is the one who originally leaked this, and his leak turned out to be true. Well, he also leaked some other shit that is probably true, and I think it's really interesting. So let's just take a look here at his video.
Like, where there should be money, there's a line. 25K.
So here he's talking about the expenses and the return that FaZe is making in certain esports. And he said all of these esports have a line on return, aka they are making $0. Now, whether that's true or not, I'm not exactly sure, but he does go through the expenses, which I do believe to be true. And bear in mind, these are monthly expenses.
224K, 37K, 94K, 21K, 48K, 86K, 33K, and 1K. And
damn, that is a whole lot.
FIFA's getting 1K? That sucks.
Of money that they are spending on esports.
That is a month.
$756,000 a month, and apparently no return for any of those dollars. Now, FaZe Clan, I believe they announced that they started the year with like, I don't know, $40 to $60 million in the bank, and I believe in the last quarterly reports they're down to like something like 30 mil. They're bleeding money. They're bleeding money very fast. So fast that just last week they laid off another 40% of their staff. They're struggling. They're struggling. They clearly need to restart. I do think the FaZe OGs could have a good direction to do it. Don't necessarily agree with them using Grace's signing and bringing all the hate to Grace as the way to do it. But this all probably stems from terrible business decisions that FaZe made early on, losing control of their company, giving it to brain dead boomers who are driving this shit into the ground. And anyway, that is your FaZe embarrassing update.
Yeah, brain dead boomers who fucking only care about making more money and failing to do so successfully, because there's I mean, basically the point of FaZe Clan now is to just have like a brand that transcends gaming. Okay, that's it. In the eyes of like all of the financial vultures that they're in bed with, they only see it as like the brand that maybe their kids knew about or maybe their kids have mentioned and referenced. So now their entire goal is to set up brand partnerships and just like bring in other people just like they originally were doing. But of course, there are plenty of fucking weirdos in the FaZe Clan roster that have like historically done awful shit, okay? Like rug pulls and the like, you know what I mean? But the idea that like this person needs to be catching all the fucking strays for the internal strife within FaZe Clan is insane. Because as far as I understand, FaZe Rain, the guy that he just showed, has been popping off about Grace, the girl that they just signed, okay? Here's what he had to say about her, which, by the way, holy fuck, dude. Trigger warning for the maximum cringe, okay? This is a hard watch, I'm not gonna lie. Not because it's like, oh my God, it's so scary. He said really awful things. Like, no, it's just so fucking cringe. I've never seen a dude who's like so transparently a fucking goober, okay? Like a actually insane, like you're an adult, what the fuck are you doing type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got the Tim Pool beanie on too. And of course, like all these fucking losers are like, oh, FaZe Rain is insane for this dog. Oh, on God W. Okay, what is he insane for? Let's take a look.
So, get fucking wrecked.
I think she just said get fucking wrecked because FaZe Rain is like, I assume at this point, going off the timeline, talking about how like she sucks or whatever. And this is what his response was to her.
Oh my God. I just can't compete with that, man. I can't. She roasted me. It's over. Grace, I'm sorry. All I want to say is you're golden Valorant. You make Stranger Things your entire personality, even though you're only on one episode. You found out about Twitch through Tumblr. Not only have you not hit a trick shot, but you don't even know what the fuck that is. When you were still playing with Barbies, I made my first million out of this industry. And on top of it, you're excruciatingly mid who I would never let touch me on my drunkest night.
Get fucking
Dick, man. Yo, you don't even know what a trick shot is. Like, dude. I thought FaZe was all about like fucking being cool. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was like, oh, we're gamers, but we're like kind of cool. We do cool stuff. We go like fucking party. We drink alcohol at the clubs. You know what I mean? Why are you such a dork? What kind of fucking dork shit is this? Ha, you don't even know what a trick shot is. Ooh, got you. Like, it's 2023, dog. Why the fuck are you talking about trick shots, dumbass? Who the fuck cares? You think that's the OG FaZe shit? Like, you're going to go back to that? We're going to do Modern Warfare trick shots again? And that's how the fucking FaZe brand is going to be revitalized? Like, the fuck are you saying? I made my first million. Yeah, like, I know you desperately want to go back to that era, but, like, it's not happening. And it's certainly not happening with attitudes like this. Okay? But I wanted to point this out because it's, like, such a lame fucking thing to say. Like, oh, you learned about Twitch through Tumblr. And, like, I mean, what's this? Where does this guy fucking stream? Does he stream on Twitch? Does he stream on YouTube? I don't even know. When's the last time he's made content before this drama? Like, I'm all in support of you trying to fucking turn around and I don't know, try to get the control of this brand, okay? But, like, what the fuck are you doing? What, you think this is the best way to do it? Perhaps this is precisely the reason why you fucking lost control of the brand to begin with, because a bunch of you unhinged weirdos behave this way. He's been super vocal about this whole situation on his YouTube. I'm just saying, like, before that, was he making, I don't know, before that, was he making content? Maybe he was. I'm sorry, I don't know, because, you know, it's not fucking 2011, okay? That's why I don't know. They think they can be edgy rebels with a corporate structure. He was disabled for years because he had a leg infection. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Didn't have like a brain infection, you know what I mean? At least as far as I understand. What, you think I'm gonna be fucking nice to someone because they were in a wheelchair? Like, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna fucking soft pedal that bullshit. The last part about this is that you're ugly. Like, I wouldn't even hit on you if I was drunk. Like, brother, that's probably a good thing. Okay, I think you should stay away until you reevaluate your fucking values. Okay.
Never let touch me on my drunkest night.
I would never let you touch me on my drunkest night. Like, anyone that fucking goes off and says, oh man, you fucking went off, King. You went off on this shit. Oh, fuck, like, you fucking popped off, brother. You killed it. Like, anyone that thinks that is a fucking 12-year-old goober, okay? The GOAT. Oh, Jesus Christ. That guy's almost 30, by the way. He's always about posy vibes, too. Yeah, real posy vibes there. Apparently, the OG members were going to, like, form a union in 2014, but didn't, and now lost control of FaZe, and they're just spiraling, I guess. A bunch of content creators obviously came to defense of Grace, Disguised Toast being one of them. This is what he had to say.
Like, with the FaZe, quote-unquote, OGs and stuff. Like, I get that it...
He's on Andrew Tate stan, too. Look at his Twitter. Oh, let me look at his Twitter. Oh, wait. I fucking can't because I'm blocked by this dude. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. Okay, but why the fuck do you care, dude? Fuck her and him. Wait, why fuck her? What the fuck did she do? She didn't do shit. She just got her crime being a woman getting signed by fucking FaZe that like doesn't meet the standards of FaZe reign. What do you mean? I care about this because this is the space that I'm in. I care about this because, you know, this kind of attitude oftentimes is not as popular as it once was. You know what I mean? It's not like this isn't 2011. This is not 2015. When you say dumb shit like this, I think it's on large content creators to fucking hold other dumbasses accountable in the space when they're shitting on other content creators for no fucking reason, especially using such like insane, weirdo, sexist, misogynistic bullshit. Straight up. I'm sure if there was someone that that was like unjustifiably getting yelled at in this way, you would probably want, if someone was yelling at you in this way, Ross DeLongs, you would want someone like myself to come to your defense too. Anyway, I know there's a new part of this drama. I don't know if you saw, but Rain doubled down when responding to Jake Luggy. He said she ain't gonna fuck you, bro. Yeah, I know. So this is her response. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but hold on, let me cook. 6 months ago, FaZe Clan said that they were investigating a 4-member FaZe Mew over sexual assault allegations. They quietly released him 2 months later in January, and he has returned saying he was forced quiet due to legal reasons. FaZe has said nothing on what they found. This was the FaZe Mew situation. Okay. I'm not going to get into it. I don't know anything about the situation, but you know, typical bullshit. He doubled down and then kind of apologized. They met up and recorded a video today. Okay, here is more to the story. What Disguised Toast said
about that. Like with the FaZe, quote-unquote, OGs and stuff. Like, I get that it definitely sucks to see something you care about, like your org, become something that you don't necessarily agree with, but you also signed the contracts. You also, like, were part of FaZe when all this transition was happening. You guys were also part of FaZe when you were shilling crypto coins, and now you guys suddenly it's too far when you guys signed quote unquote the girl from Stranger Things. That's going too far.
It's a situation where workers try to get back control from corporate entities, attempt to unionize the two, but the workers themselves are cringe. What do you mean? I'm always in support. That's why I literally said I'm all in favor of FaZe Clan taking control, like the OGs and the players themselves and the content creators themselves actually taking control over the brand once again, and not some fucking stupid numbers crunchers in Wall Street. Okay? I'm all in favor of that, except this is not the way to go about it. That's precisely what I'm saying. It's so stupid. You just keep devaluing your own fucking brand and your own cause in the eyes of at least the adults. And let me tell you something. Maybe 12-year-old Andrew Tate dick riders are fucking going, oh, base, dog, you're the king, you're the GOAT. But those 12-year-olds don't mean shit. Those 12-year-olds aren't even watching you anymore. Let's be fucking real, okay? But also, they have no power in this space. They have no influence in this space. Why the fuck are you doing dumb shit like this?
Scamming
Toast
kids
is right.
with crypto coins? Yeah, whatever. Signing Grace? Oh, but this isn't the FaZe I know. Like, bro, it's not like an overnight thing.
Yeah, the OGs sold out the business to those number crunchers. They had a choice not to sell, but it backfired. They're acting like fucking toddlers now. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they made fucking irresponsible financial decisions. Oh my God, that's shocking. Okay, how crazy. How crazy that they did that. It still doesn't change the reality that, like, you know, if you worked on it for a long ass time and you don't want your, you don't want something that you cared about so much to fall apart in this very spectacular fashion, then, you know, I get it. Okay, I'm on board. FaZe Rain turned into a misogynistic dude because of the epidemic of tater tots. He's been recently posting things like, you know, Andrew Tate kind of went off with this, and it'll be some like 1950s woman stereotype. Yeah, it's just so fucking transparent what he's doing. So here's where Grace went back and popped off on the dude, the FaZe guy, the beanie boy.
He says that I don't even know what a trick shot is. You're right, I don't. And I know that that's kind of what you're known for, but I know you, Rain, as the person who almost overdosed on a live stream. And I know that you're better now, and I'm really proud of you for that. I am, because I grew up with a mom heavily into drugs, and you know those things when you're little, the things that you would make wishes on? Like when you're driving under a tunnel and you make a wish, or you make a wish on a dandelion, or you make a wish on a shooting star, anything like that. I made all of my wishes growing up that my mom would get better and stop doing drugs, but she didn't. So I am proud of you for getting better, but don't come after me for not knowing what a trick shot is, man. Like,
She said, this ain't 2011. Like, what the fuck do you mean? That's what she should have just said. She should have kept rolling his ass. I mean, listen, she cooked him up, and then every single person that literally was like, oh, W Riz, yo, thank God for fucking what does FaZe narc? Okay, stop. Listen. It's a bit out of pocket, okay? Making fun of overdoses, not the best thing to do, okay? Not the best thing to do. She also tied it up to her own personal experience with like drug addiction in the family. So it's a little bit better than what I thought it originally was, okay? Now let me tell you something, okay? Every single motherfucker that was like, yo, FaZe Rain popped off on this, he's a fucking GOAT. They all so quickly, I suspect, turned into, wow, she needs to be killed for this. How dare she? Excuse me, issue a trigger warning before talking about overdoses on God, okay? Like, every single fucking person does this shit, okay? They always do this dumb shit. Are you fucking joking? Why? I know why. It's because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about people doing edgy humor, okay? Unless it's something you can use against your interlocutors. Unless it's something you can use against, like, somebody that you think sucks. Do you ever get sick of people trying to do that shit all the time? Yes, I do, and I yell all the time. That's why when some motherfucker was like, well, Hasan, you're, like, talking shit about a guy who, like, couldn't use his legs for years. I was like, I don't give a fuck, okay? Did the rot seep into his fucking brain? No. Equal opportunity, okay? Equal opportunity flaming. I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here. You can't just, like, pop off and be like, oh, I wouldn't even fuck you, like, implying that that's the only reason that she has any fucking value whatsoever, and then turn around and be like, oh, wow, wait, hold on. You're making fun of me getting overdosed. I mean, me having an overdose on stream, like, that's really fucked up. You can't do that. You can't do that, okay? And I hate motherfuckers that turn around and celebrate it when one side is doing it and fucking lose their minds all of a sudden and become these woke scolds when the other side does it back, okay? Addiction is a disease. Making fun of it is extremely reprehensible. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut up. I think she popped off with a very aggressive insult. An aggressive insult that actually makes her look bad, okay? But I don't give a fuck about all of these motherfuckers that say infinitely worse shit on a regular fucking basis, turning around and crying foul. You can't do that, man. I see all the other shit that you write on the timeline. I'm sick and tired of this. It's like every time I go on Reddit, when someone is like, Hasan is the most racist man because he said cracker, and I click on their Reddit profile and they're saying the N-word with a hard R on a post literally not 5 minutes prior to the post that they had. Are you joking? That's crazy. We see what you're doing. Shut the fuck up. I don't think she was making fun of it, really. No, she brought it up in a snarky way to, like, you know, drop it on him. That's why. That's why she did. She fought dirty. You don't think the being genuine about it, being proud of him? No, I don't think. Okay? No. Come on, dude. She did the bless your heart technique, okay? She did it in the liberal way.
We're not on the
Why can't we admit both people are shitty and move on? Because she didn't deserve any of the fucking metric ton of hate that she was getting for signing on the FaZe, okay? It's not even a good brand fit, and she probably shouldn't have done it regardless for the sake of protecting her own brand. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous that she's getting like absolutely ass blasted this way. Anyway, I disagree. It's so warranted. It's like having, it's like saying to a high school bully, I understand you have trouble at home. Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah. Didn't the FaZe guy say they were intentionally roasting her? I don't know what the fuck was going on, but people were, I saw a lot of this pop off on my timeline, and catastrophic W for Asmongold. Asmongold says Grace was right to swing back at FaZe Rain.
I am proud of you for getting better, but don't come after me for not knowing what a trick shot is, man. Like, we're not on the same plane.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, so this is my perspective on this. Okay? I believe in self-defense. And if he wants to call her mid and then she makes fun of him for almost overdosing on his stream, I think that's totally fine. He shouldn't have said that and made it personal. I'll take the high road. I'll stay on the high road. It's no problem. But if you take the low road, I'll meet you there.
Yeah. You can't. You can't be like you wouldn't survive in the COD lobbies back in my day kind of guy, and then fucking cry foul when someone blasts back at you and shows you in your weakest fucking moment. No, I mean, straight up. Don't fucking dish it out if you can't take it back. What is this fucking snowflake shit? Anyway, it makes zero sense as to why Rain and Bangs are mad at this. They were the two who completely spearheaded the FaZe switch to normie hypebeast shit that's not all about trick shots, so they should be happy. A normie like Grace, somebody who's not all about trick shots, is signed. The only reason they wouldn't be is because she's a normie woman. No, FaZe has signed women as well. Not many, but some. I think that the real reason is because there's two reasons. One, because, you know, yes, of course, she's a woman. That's one reason. The second reason is because they want to use anything and everything they can to shit on the FaZe brand and separate themselves from the FaZe brand. And they basically utilized, you know, typical textbook incel misogyny against her, their newest person who was signed. But yes, you are correct, Never Creative. Like, they are the guys who literally started the we're gamers, but we're more than that brand, okay? We're not like the sweaty fucking gamers. You had to see this chat switch up as soon as he had that take. Just watch that clip watch chat during the clip. Really?
Getting better, but don't come after me for not knowing
she's
what
an
a trick
asshole
shot is,
Sag.
man.
The fuck she talking about, bro? This script.
Like, we're not on the same plane.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, so this is my perspective on this. Okay? I believe in self-defense. And if he wants to call her mid and then she makes fun of him for almost overdosing on his stream, I think that's totally fine. He shouldn't have said that and made it personal.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love that. Hey, it's good. Chat acting like we're different. Yeah, none of you motherfuckers are different either. She just made fun of Norton's past drug abuse history and Odie because he told her she wasn't a real gamer. That's classic Modern Warfare 2 pregame lobby move. Maybe she is a gamer. Yeah, exactly. That's what I like to call a gamer move, okay? What's that about? Like, what? Women can't fucking be gamers? Women can't do wrong shit, you know? She's the insult trick shot. Yeah, she 360 no-scope the fuck out of this dude. Me and Gracie about to make a video. They're going to do the Ginny on Pokemon thing, probably. Anyway. Oh, my God. Here come the fucking waterworks. Hasan, I appreciate you, but you can't condone this behavior in front of your chat when she's actually lowering herself to this level. She could have not even responded, and there would only be one idiot. She made fun of a possibly traumatic event because he called her ugly. I have made fun of veterans the entire day. Whose fucking community are you a part of? I have talked about how I've sucked cop dick so hard that they've died. Okay? Like, what kind of cuck shit is this? My most notable moment is saying America deserved 9/11 and then talking about a veteran's Purple Heart, decorated veteran's Purple Heart fucking injury. What are you saying? What are you saying? Just because you agree with me, okay, doesn't change the reality that I say some fucking unhinged shit on a regular basis, okay? Jesus Christ. Like, what do you mean? Oh no, she got real gamer-like. Oh no, like why? Why are we expecting people to literally always be fucking nice when they're being inundated with a sea of unhinged incel behavior at the top of the motherfucking hour when there's a 3-minute ad break, okay? No. Sometimes you gotta fucking fight fire with fire. It's a great opportunity for FaZe Rain to see this and go, you know what? Props. You fucking flame me pretty hard. I respect it. That's some real gamer shit. Okay? You can salvage the situation a little bit. I'm sick and tired of this respectability politics bullshit. Where the fuck is this coming from, man? I'm not saying she was, doing the righteous thing. She wasn't. She was clapping back. Very aggressive manner. You are so mean to people who are curious, just wondering why. Exactly. It's because the incel weirdos relate to and are more sympathetic towards an overdose more than any woman ever. Yeah. But there was one other part of this. Austin Ox fucking pointed this out. This is some fucking pick-me shit. I'm sorry. Come on. Woman defends herself from internet dogpile. You are despicable, petty, disgusting human. Man 6 internet dogpile on woman who did nothing but be signed to an org. He's known for this. Sadly, she should have really done her research and expected this. You have to be a very disgusting person to bring up someone's ODing, especially under such petty circumstances. I understand Rain came for her. Sadly, he's known for this. She should be aware of this, especially since she signed with FaZe. I'm not defending him. But going at someone for their appearance / lack of gaming knowledge is not going for someone's near-death experience / addiction. Like, bro, you're a woman in the fucking field. What are you talking about? You think, like, doing this pick-me shit is going to make the space a little bit better for you? Weirdo. Come on, dude. I can't believe she did this. She had it coming because she, like, signed to FaZe argument. That's weird, dude. She was in FaZe. I should be aware of the sexual harassment and internet dogpile that I will receive signing to FaZe. Can we get some W feminisms in the chat? So yeah, that was the FaZe drama.